Sports. As we'll see Tom Brady and the Cleveland Browns versus Drew Lock and the New England Patriots.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
A good run on first down. It's got him very close to the line to gain, just shy of the 35. Oh, look at this. Down on the field still. That's Derrick Henry, the running back. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
New England.
Shotgun snap to Lock. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At their 48-yard line.
Lock working out of the gun. Finding Ertz again. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Geis. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Throwing on second down. Lock. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Looking to throw on second down. Brady. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Now Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Tom Brady sacked.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tackle made at his
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run play. That's correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. We're scoreless after 1.
first quarter with no score.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Shotgun now for Brady. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Brady. And a little floater there is incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Jason Pierre-Paul in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Oh, he fakes a spike. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, Being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Patriots.
A first down carry for Henry. And a penalty flag is down to the backfield as they finally bring him to the turf. I'm not sure this is going to stand. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the gun, it's Locke. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A minute 52 to play until halftime. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Second and inches at the Browns' 39-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Could be four-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Again, it's Locke. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down. Keep the drive alive on third and inches.
First down, New England.
On first down, Locke. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Operating from the gun. Locke firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal. From the gun, Locke. That is caught at the 7. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Stephen Gostkowski to kick off.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And he gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's caught left side. It's Woods.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Robert Woods, 53 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And now this throw complete to Washington. And now look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James Washington, 75 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
Now, he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And that'll be incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
throwing again. Brady. His throw incomplete.
Brady's pass.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get...
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off around the 41, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Pass. Intercepted.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
And the Patriot 1st down.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
Derrick Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Now to the air, Lock. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
touchdown, Browns.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a first down as well.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
Despite powering through the tackle.
2nd and 6.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Locke. And Jeffrey's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Forget the run on 3rd situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field.
First and 10, here's Locke. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henry. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke.
Locke's pass.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the former Patriot, Devin McCourty.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanking the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Complete to Zach Ertz.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run it again with Henry. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Jackson. A gain of 3 on the play. And
Clock now on first down. And right side, Henry's got it. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 49-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Locke. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Now Locke again. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. Oh, no, he lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
Pass complete. Fumble on the play. Recovery.
And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Brady going to look to throw. Looking deep for Julio. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one. This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Christian Kirksey. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.